Welcome back to G Body Auto. We are working on 2008 Toyota Camry. As you can see, valve cover gasket is completely gone. Drips on the belt, then it splashes over here, all up here. So we're gonna get to it. These should be 10 mils. Get those taken off. And we can see what we're looking at here. We got your coil packs. All these are all 10, so that'd be pretty simple to take all these off. So you would take these off first, and then go around the edges, get all your 10s. Around here, move your harness and all that. So I'm gonna get these loosened up. All right, so I got my coil pack bolts loosened up. These were one was left, but all these little clips were snapped off already, so be careful with those. If yours still intact, just press on there. Sometimes the heat and all that makes them brittle, but they will clip back on when it's time. But yeah, I just take these off one by one, and I'll try to keep them where they were at. Got the little gaskets. Really don't matter, but I try to keep them where they're at in the beginning. And then go around to the rest of your 10s. All these that hold the actually cover on. Well, you can not do that yet. You can go ahead and do your harnesses. And these two right there. So both those bolts are off. So that just kind of lifted up there. And I'm gonna go ahead and take this loose. Trying to hold the camera and do this. And, all right, I had to shut that off. So just move the clip back, harness back, and then the hose clamp. Can't get my words together. Move to the side. If you have to, you're gonna hook it there too if it's in your way. So they have a couple of things like right here that hold the harness in. Might be able to just pry it back like this, get it out your way. If it's still kind of tight, you can take these off. This is kind of moving out your way. This harness pretty much out the way. There's a clip here also you can move. Go and clip this one. If I can get to it. I guess it's on the bottom half. So I'm gonna get some of these unclipped. Like these little tabs, you press them in and you pull it. Might have to use a screwdriver if it's tough. So let's get those done and then come back. Okay, so we got those unclipped, that unclipped, and this right here unplugged. You can just move that to the side. There's a little clamp here, like you move it with your finger or grab a pair of pliers, then you just twist it off and pull that back. I'm gonna grab my pliers. All right, so that hose is off. So now you're ready for all your 10 mils, go all the way around. There's a couple back there too. Get all those loosens and then the top will come off. Okay, we got all our bolts off. So what you do is go around the edge somewhere where there's a good spot so you can wiggle and kind of pry that valve cover up and down. You see it loosening up. And then you should be able to just lift it up slowly but surely. Probably go on the back side too, maybe. Yeah, I'll loosen it up some. All right, so I just found a little spot in the back to the prop on it. And it's pretty much ready to go. I'm gonna put the camera down and wiggle this out. There we have it. Little gasket here. Pretty clean in here for the most part. So if you got a towel or big towel or something, it's good to kind of cover this up. while you clean this area up. And good time to take this and clean this up also. So I'm gonna pause and get all that stuff done. Don't forget to take these old gaskets off. They're pretty brittle and hard. So it's time, definitely was time, past time changing this thing. As y'all can see, I got my valve cover looking pretty clean. Some of that oil is still drying off. Use brake cleaner. I use some degreaser on the outside also. Way better than what it was. So yeah, I got to get some gasket glue. I have some for a water pump, but you want something that's going to hold for oil. So my partner's picking that up. But yeah, so you'll just put your gasket on there, which I'll get that done here. You lay it down just like it looks, and it'll be ready to go. Okay, there we have it. Got it all in. So what you want to do is you want to start with these first. It's easier to start with your kind of slightly just sit them there in the spots, and then work your gasket around instead of trying to fight around this and then doing this last. So put these on there, work it around, you're good. You will need gasket glue on these two spots here. I haven't finished cleaning this yet. I left that there on purpose, so my gasket glue gets here, I'll know where to put it at. So right up just a little bit there and a little bit there. That's where oil travels from your timing chain and all that. So but yeah, that'll be it. So once I get my gasket glue, I'll be cleaning this rest of this up and putting it back together. I put a little bit of gasket glue on each side to hold that in, because it will fall apart on you. So there go the two spots, and I'm gonna put this back on. All right, there it is, sitting on there. Now you gotta do is get all your bolts put back on there. All right guys, when you tighten up the bolts, start at one end on one side and then tighten them up opposite from each other to the opposite side. That way it can sit down evenly. Ready to go. All right, remember to check all your plugs, all those harnesses, and then tighten your coil packs down. Put these in there, be back ready to go. All right guys, that's the finished product right there, finished job. I am gonna clean up all this old oil residue and everything, get that all nice and cleaned up. And yeah, done deal right here. So it probably take a couple hours, 2-3 hours, depending on, you know, how fast or in a rush you are. It's good to let that gasket glue sit overnight before you drive it, you know. But yeah, another one from G-Body Auto. Save you some time and some money, do it yourself. Thanks for watching. G-Body Auto, yeah.